They need to up my RGN. RNG. Why did I say RGN? My RNG on everything, bro. That's why I say this game is fucking rigged. Because, like, how is this my best map in it? Like, I don't know. It's weird. Whoa, tacos in here? What a fucking miracle. It's a miracle. What's going down?
Here. Heal up, squad.
Toxins going up.
Enemy spotted.
It's a Christmas miracle. You know what's crazy? It's actually a Christmas miracle.
Toxin screen down.
It's snowing crazy outside right now. Be careful, they're more likely holding.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down. Toxins going up.
Great.
Spike on A, spike on
Down
A.
A.
Killed.
There's one behind me somewhere.
30
Just keep
seconds
watching
left.
behind me.
Toxins going up. Toxins
Keep all up, keep all up.
Oh, he's here.
Enemy
He's there, he's there.
10
Where you
seconds
just
left.
killed-
Last player standing.
Just wait, he doesn't have time.
Yeah, no time.
Okay. I also agree. I'm wearing a pink
More of
sweatsuit
that, and we're
sometimes. When you cosplay as me, what the fuck? Or apple bottom jeans with a very unforgiving crop top. Honestly, valid. This guy said, keep wall up, acting like you have a choice. The gas is going down. He didn't know that though. He didn't know my gas was going
Yo,
down.
can you pick up your trap? Remove it, if you can.
They are so dead.
What is he taking on?
poison orb emitting.
Hawk out.
Is he just one or more? Too long.
Multiple.
Poison's off. No fuel.
Go on my mark, yeah?
Toxins going
Planning
up.
B.
Spike planted.
Toxin screen down.
Above in the back right here.
Eliminate. My ultimate is... Your duty is not over.
Fascinating. I must record this feeling.
Last player standing.
I know exactly where you are.
Shit,
Okay.
shit. Come on.
Ah,
I know what must be done.
I feel like I'm interrupting 50 Shades of Trill. Trill is always horny. He's literally the chat hoe. He makes out with a bond. He makes out with bacon. He makes out. There's one other. There's definitely one other.
Don't give them ground.
He's made out with me. Just the chat hoe.
Toxins going up.
Prepare for hellfire.
My what's going down?
Toxin screen down.
I'm gonna try to flank.
It's A, it's A.
Toxins going up.
Hard A. There's sewers.
Spike down A.
Toxin
One
screen
enemy
down.
remaining.
My team did it! Hey!
Weapon choice.
I didn't
is
even
so
help
personal.
them. They did it.
Pick a gun and it tells me who you are.
Need a line? Funds to spare.
You can buy your chamber. You got it. Good news, at least the game will go by quick.
I got garage. Someone go B.
Excuse me, don't
Viper,
talk about him like that.
or- yes,
Nah,
it's
the
fine.
knife with trap is crazy. I always knife his trap.
Poison orb emitting.
I always smoke C.
Poison's off.
Going down.
Enemy spotted C.
Poison orb emitting.
Reload.
Poison's off. Poison orb emitting. Poison's off.
That's Spike.
Spike down, C.
I don't know where he TP'd, but
Enemy spotted C.
one step at the left. And that Omen is probably back here.
Fucking shield. 131 Omen. He's one tap.
One enemy remaining.
How much did I hit him for? Let's see.
If any of you die, I
Just
lose a
40?
bet with brimstone, so don't embarrass me like that, please.
Is it a crime to fall? We're doing it! We're Valoranting! Let's go! We got a fucking game. We got a game. Rank. Obviously, I'm gold 3. Hello? You forgot that I ranked up to gold 3? I'm above you, Taco. Aren't you like gold 2?
Enemy spotted me.
Oh, hell no. They know. They know. They know. Then they trying to come be.
Toxin screen
They're
down.
out there. They're out there. They're out there. I'm gonna molly them if they try to walk through.
Reloading.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
They're here and they're like, there's like 3 right here.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Toxins going up.
There's one directly to your left. There.
Fine.
Toxin screen down.
Opponent killed.
Omen up top. Omen up top. On B. Above you,
Toxins going
Viper.
up.
I know. Just kidding.
Spike
I know.
planted. Last player standing.
That's all
Toxin
on mid.
screen down. One down.
Below left.
Toxins going up.
Shut the fuck up! I wanted to be like, shut the fuck up!
Prepare yourself. We fight once again.
Is that a Naruto Pepe? I'm just kidding. I'm Silver 1. Naruto. Konnichiwa, tomodachi. Watashi no namae wa Bless. Anata no namae wa nan desu ka? Nihonjin desu ka? New York desu.
Toxins going up.
Mid. 2 mid.
I'm gonna go around
Enemy
to
spotted
flank.
A. Hawk out. Here.
Try to not repeat.
Toxin screen down.
So nothing has changed since I've been gone. Well, I was almost silver. I was almost silver 2 again,
Toxins
and
going up.
then I played 3 games with these bitches, and I almost
screen
D-ranged.
down.
Enemy
Back to fucking.
Spike down A.
So yeah, basically nothing's changed.
Peek it, peek it.
Last player standing.
Nice shot.
I can't. I need to lower this guy's voice.
It seems these
I knew he
strangers
was like
want me
there
dead.
somewhere. Because I heard him TP. Yeah, nothing's changed. They love to like go mid first. We can try to push out.
Watch this.
Get out of my way. Toxins going up.
Enemy spotted A.
Here.
Here.
Enemy down. Toxin screen down.
Give me a save window.
Train harder.
Omen CP somewhere.
One
close.
enemy remaining.
I'm gonna
Spike
pick
down
spawn. You see
A.
him?
Reloading. Reloading.
Toxins going up.
Spike, spike.
Toxin screen down.
We got spike. We don't have to go there.
You're not good enough.
Last round in the half.
We cannot keep our goods after this. Here.
I can buy you, Jack.
Need a drop.
I have funds to spare.
Good chamber, buy shorty. Trust me. I'll buy you, I'll buy you.
The hunt begins.
Toxins going up.
They're going through doors. There's two right here.
I know exactly where.
They're both like outside of
Spike
garage.
down B.
Your duty is not over.
Fascinating. I must record.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, he's in garage. Yeah, he went.
That's done. Quick break.
1 billion subs to
Switching
tell
sides.
homie to shut the fuck up. No, I
These
can't.
guns are okay, but I will also bring my own. No offense.
Also, I just realized you guys haven't gifted me any subs today. It's okay though, like, you know, it's fine. But if you hate me, just say that. Like, you don't have to like not give subs to tell me you hate me. You could just say I hate you. I totally get it. You know, it's fine. I do it for free. Rez just to get flanked. He must have TP'd because C was blocked off by Sage's wall. How the fuck did he get in garage?
We rush.
Toxins going up.
Spike down C.
I got the spike.
Toxin screen down. No fuel.
We can rotate. Let's rotate. Let's go.
Toxins going up.
Let's go A.
Toxin screen down. Poison orb emitting.
One heaven already. Two heaven. Both there.
Poison's off. orb emitting. Poison's off.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
3 down. Poison orb emitting. Poison's off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck.
Nice shot, man.
Yeah, he got it. He just got it. He aced. I should have sat back. I heard him get off. Why the fuck did I push?
If you say one of my creatures, it's a
I
good
literally
thing,
did not
alright?
have to
Someone
push
get
there. Why the
figure out
fuck did I
what they do
push?
eventually.
I didn't have to push. He got off. I heard the step. What the fuck is wrong with me? That's what I get for being kill hungry.
Reloading.
I hate when guys don't play heal for round one. They've healed me one time this whole game.
Here.
No charges left.
See.
There's
Toxins
two up there,
going up.
Timber.
Spike down.
One here and then one.
What?
Nice. All three on Timber. Oh, get out of there, bro. There's one ceiling. And one right outside the garage. And then, whatever. I'll let them do their thing.
Blinded.
Player
On your right, on your
standing.
right.
30 seconds left. Spike down.
Kebun.
I have the spike.
Not there.
10 seconds left.
Why would he plant there? Why would he plant there? Why not on the other side?
That's so gay that it fucking didn't plant the first time.
What will it be this time?
Bro.
Any patterns emerging?
Alright, let me lock the fucking. I can wall up this, and then we can all go through long if you guys want. I feel like 2 plays C and then 1 plays B, so that's 3 on that side.
Even if one plays C, it's fine. Chamber, go C. Chamber, go C.
Oh no, no,
Everyone-
I mean like
Hey.
from the op team. There's always 3 on that side of the
Oh.
map.
Going up.
Ah, enemy spotted A.
I have the spike.
Spike down A.
Reloading.
She went to the left. I'm sorry.
Toxin screen down. Squashed. Toxins going up.
Here.
They're here. Let's rotate.
Toxin screen down.
There might be one flanking. Might be mid.
Toxins going up.
I'm gonna head C, okay?
Toxin screen down. Poison orb emitting. Poison's off.
Oh, I have spike. I'm sorry. There's one in garage already.
Heal up, score. Plant the spike.
Spike planted.
Out of healing.
One garage. I can see.
Enemy spotted C.
I'm watching garage though.
I know
Last
exactly.
player standing.
Emitting.
Oh my god! Why are they peeking? Like, let's just hold. They gotta come to us and defuse our spike. Why are y'all like... And I don't want to keep talking because then they're gonna get annoyed just because I'm giving comms. So, like, whatever.
Team Ace.
Why is your team pushing when y'all have fun? That's what I just said. I don't understand. That made no sense for them to do. Oh, that was a misclick. Bro, I almost killed that fucking Cypher too, bro. I hit him for 108. Holy shit.
We rush.
Any cheat? They cheeks? My team, yeah, they're bad.
Hawk out.
I'm gonna fucking die because I don't have gun, but whatever. They're running from B to C right now.
My toxins going up. Ended.
Last player standing.
So they just gave us C? I should have just went C with them. They gave us C, bro. I didn't. That's crazy.
Hey.
They just gave us C, and our team killed nobody. I'm the only one who got a kill.
Let us see what they have planned for us this time.
I don't know what to do, guys. I can ult from short here. Reyna's gonna be long.
Together.
I have revive.
What's it across? There's two here, I believe. One's actually to the right. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, the one to the right is dead. There's only one to the left.
Healing you. Blocking sight.
One back. Another one to the right.
Your duty is not over.
That was unpleasant.
Good attempt.
Good job.
Last player standing.
What is this guy doing? Why did he...
One enemy
Enemy
remaining.
down.
Ooh. Ah! Thank you. Fuck. My team is finally doing good, but we're still
We
losing.
are valiant. We
Their
are
carry is
fighting.
like way better than me. They gave y'all sight because they know how y'all play. They can retake so easy. Yeah, that's true. That is true. How did you get I need cheeks out that? Wait, what did you say? Wait, who said it?
Rush.
Who will I spot first?
We rush. We rush.
I can't find it. I'll take a look at it in a second.
Toxins going up. Poison orb emitted.
Oh my god. I'm
Spike down. C.
playing like shit now.
Last player standing.
Jeez. My team is so bad. I said they cheeks. You read I need I did?
Match point.
Oh shot I said that. I don't even remember that I said that. That's the funny part. I don't know what the fuck to do, bro. You know, every time I get this map, I do well, but my team is always bad. Every time I get this map, it's so weird. Cypher's running this game. Where they got almost 80 kills. Reported cheating, period.
Reloading.
Reported rank manipulation. I'm gonna put Will up chamber.
Toxins going up.
Reloading.
Poison orb.
Here. Reloading.
I'm gonna hold on.
Planted.
Check this guy.
Toxin screen down. Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
3.
One girl. I'm playing for Molly.
One enemy remaining.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
Because of you, I never
Take this all very
too far
seriously.
from the sidewalk.
I'm saving.
Because of you. Because of you.
Find the weak point and break it.
Don't be trying to sing after me, okay?
Enemy spotted A.
Okay, everyone just die. Woman's
Heal, squad.
and then one's flanking us and then.
It's you and me.
Drop the spike.
Oh my god. No! Oh my god, I hit it for 134. If I didn't fucking strafe. There's definitely one mid.
Three.
Both are A, I believe. Okay, yeah, one is going through B right now.
30 seconds left. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Spike planted.
Left. Yeah. Back up, back up, back up.
Blind. You have
Trust me.
Like, why didn't he play in cubby with blind, for blind? That was enough Valorant for the
Should've
day.
trusted me, man.
At least I got one. I
Defender
had like a dab of a Valorant itch, but I haven't been playing because it pisses me the fuck off. So I haven't been playing it, but yeah, that was my 2 Valorant games. We won one, we lost one. Oh my god, I got team MVP. Hey. Well, my team was ass. I lost 18 RR, you guys. Ooh, I have 2 shields. I could play another one. I have 2 shields, but I'm not. I don't think I should. I should get on. I should change games. Keep the variety stream going. Should have trusted me, man. Man, tell Sage to shut the fuck up. You hate the Sage. Nah, you hating the Sage, bro. I'm dead. Sage was okay, though. They weren't bad. They were pretty good. They weren't bad. For bronze, Oh shit, I had to change categories. Hold on. All right, what are we playing now? What are we gonna play? Should I play Stardew? Y'all want me to play Stardew? All right, let's see. No. Taco, you know what game I just started playing? I started playing Hollow Knight, and I swear to God, it's actually good. It's really fucking good. My boy's been telling me to play that shit forever, and I've been like, I'm gonna play. But I finally played it, and it's really good. I like it a lot so far. And I started 2 new Schedule 1 servers. Yo, we should play Schedule 1. We should sell weed together. That game is so fucking fun, bro. Well, the beginning of it is fun. The rest gets try hard as fuck. But I actually really like it. You ever play Schedule 1, Taco? I wish we could all play, like just all of us play Schedule 1 server. That shit would be so funny. Yeah, a while ago. Also, we have our first podcast tomorrow. Taco, did the girls tell you? You should be our guest. Well, not for tomorrow, but like eventually. For one of them. Wait, let me make sure my mods don't need updating. Hold on. Why is that funny? What do you mean? Word, laugh my ass off, you fucking bitch. It's serious. You want to see our shit? Hold on, I'm going to show you. You think we're a joke, huh? You're mad because you don't have a podcast. Okay, I need to update unlocked bundles. I'll do that right now. Thanks. This is the name of our podcast. This could have been a text. Y'all gonna pay me $15K an hour? What the fuck? It's cute, right? Yo, what's up? We're back with This Could Have Been a Text podcast. You got Bless on the mic. You got Kaya and Storm. They're gonna introduce themselves. I think if they let me, I want to be like cause Storm wants to be the lead, like setting things up and like shit like that. I just gave her my since I've been on like a million fucking podcasts, I gave her like my ideas and shit, which is we should always have a topic. We should always have a list of different topics to talk about because that's so important. But I want to be like the lead, like Taco said he's in CG. Y'all gotta pay. That's crazy. That's crazy. I want to be like the lead, like the lead host in a way, like where I started off. I'm like, yo, welcome back, you guys. It's Blaz. You know what I'm talking about? What is that called? Is there a term for that? Lead host, right? That's like basically the term. But yeah, me and Storm were talking about ideas like a minute ago. And then I told her, I was like, bitch, set a date. Just set a date and I'll be there. And then she finally set a date. And then me, her, and Kai were like talking about everything today. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well. Listen to this. Listen to this, okay? This Taco, look at what's already happening. Hold on. Wish y'all nothing but the best. You're gonna be a guest, bitch. You're gonna be a guest. And I have a friend who was a pro Valorant player. He was like a part of Disguised Toast team. He used to be Disguised Toast Valorant pro player. But I'm gonna ask him if we could do like if he could join too. So hopefully he says yes. I think he'll do it. But hopefully he does say it. That would be cool to have him. And then we could talk about like his experience and what led him to even being able to get on a team and like all that shit. That shit is fire. It'll be like a whole Valorant topic. No tech crew, nothing set up with backup questions, topics. Ready? Yeah. I'm gonna make a list. I'm gonna make a list of topics for tomorrow. But Storm has a really good idea for something for the podcast, but like it's so good. But she wants to do it tomorrow, and I feel like it's something. What she wants to do, I feel like it's something that we should do like later on, and so it can be like its own like topic. Like every Thursday we do that. What she wants us to do. I think it's just a little too much for our first podcast. Like for our first podcast, I feel like that we should just talk. We should have a couple of topics and just talk. But okay, let me read y'all what happened already today. Listen to this. Let me read you guys what happened today. Girls, tomorrow, first episode podcast, right? And then she was like, let's have a chat before we start. Kaya says, I do want to play GTA. I do want to play GTA though, ho. And then she edited it. But initially, she edited it. Initially, she was like, oh, I want to play GTA. And then Storm is like, well, we will play GTA. We could play GTA first because we're going to do it later on. And I was like, here we go. Because like, so then I was like, I think that, wait, what do you mean, wait? Using bathroom. Oh. So then I was like, I think that if there's days where Kaya's not going to make it, that we should have somebody to fill. So we'll still be like committed and consistent. So we won't take that day off. Like every Monday, let's do a podcast. And then Kaya was like, oh, no. Storm said, why would Kaya not be there? And I was like, because there's days that she's going to want to do other shit. And yeah, we already had that kind of combo. Where Storm's like, we're going to do it this day. Oh, well, I feel like doing this. But I told him that even if I can't make it, like, always get a fill. So we'll always have it consistent. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, oh, well, we don't feel like doing the podcast this week. Like, let's be consistent and make it, like, real. It's going to get pushed back tomorrow. You think so? Storm's going to piss me off. Why? Why? What'd she do to you? And also, bruh. And also, this bitch is ignoring everything I'm saying. I'm going to be honest. I don't have high hopes for this. Because Storm and Kaya fight so much when they do go back and forth. And and I don't know. I feel like it's going to be difficult for us to get on the same page. I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to hope for the best. But we'll see what happens. Because these bitches, if they don't like something, they won't give it a chance. They'll be like, nah, I don't want to do that. We should do this instead. Who's the manager of this? I gotta have a word with them. Gotta have somebody put them in their place. You gotta be strict. These bitches don't listen. If it becomes too much, I'm probably not. I'm probably just gonna fall back from it. But I was surprised that we were even able to all three agree on a name, bro. Like the fact that we went with this could have been a text and everybody's on board is like shocking. For something like a podcast to work, there has to be a set structure. There has to be a structure. There has to be some synergy. We all got to be able to put our ideas together and agree or meet in the middle at least. So it's scary. It's going to be scary, but we'll see. It's going to be scary. It's going to be scary because Kai is hard to please. And Storm is she's good. She always has good ideas, but she like, how do I say it? She's very ambitious to the point where like, how do I explain it? She'll want to bite off more than she can chew. Like she'll have all these ideas. Like right now, one of the things she wants to start with, I don't want to tell you guys because I don't know if they want me to say exactly what we want to do. But one of the things she wants us to start with is like something that I feel like you should start with later on and should be its own podcast. Like every Thursday, this should be the thing. I'm going to just say it. She wants us to do Reddit story reactions, which I think is a really good idea for a podcast. But she wants us to do that for our first podcast. I don't know. I feel like for our first podcast, we should do it for like an hour or two, right? It should be no more than 2 hours. Keep it short, just to test our synergy and the vibe. And if we could keep the conversation going and not, if the conversation is how it is whenever we be live, bro, it's not going to work. Because whenever we're live, I feel like our friend group has a lot of the same repetitive conversations. Everybody cursing each other out. There's never like genuine, like real convo. Like it's just us cursing each other out. Be like, let's do this. Let's do that. But we do be playing games. Like a lot of bickering. Yeah, there's a lot of bickering. So I hope we're able to keep it fresh, keep the convo going, and not get too repetitive with what we say, with the things that we say. That's the only thing I'm afraid of with this. But this Reddit reaction story time, the Reddit reaction story time is such a fucking good idea from Storm. The only thing is that I feel like that's something that should be its own podcast. Like like our podcast is gonna be every Monday, but let's say every other Monday we do Reddit reaction story times. You know what I'm saying? That should be like its own like podcast thing. And I feel like our first podcast should be us introducing our introduction. Give like little story times. And if somebody says something that leads into other convo or leads into us telling a story or bringing up something that would just happen to us or something we just experienced that week or that month or that year. And then like it could go from there. Like, you know, because it has to be natural. Like I got to be like, oh yeah, that reminds me of this that I went through during this time. And then I go on telling that story. And then like everybody feeds off of that and keeps the conversation going, you know? Rise Clout, who done took the 3 minutes to think it is, but not put it into actual thought. Usually something, we did put it into actual thought. Usually something like that can be a segment in a podcast. Well, she does want it to be a segment, but I disagree. I think it should be during its own like podcast day. I think she wants it to be a segment and she wants to do it tomorrow for our first podcast. But I don't know. I mean, it could work, but it's our first podcast. We don't even know what the synergy is going to be like, you know? I don't know. We'll see. I'm tomorrow's kind of soon. Well, we've been talking about this. This isn't Artemuse. This isn't our first day talking about it. We've been talking about this for a while now. We've been talking about it for a while now. The only thing we haven't done is set a date. So they finally set a date, which is for tomorrow. Like, we have the list right here of the segment 1, blah, blah, blah. Segment 2, blah, blah, blah. Segment 3, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, we have this already down. I still have to make a list of, like, some topics, but there's even, like, it goes up to segment 4. Oh, Kaya just had another good idea too. That's really good. I don't know. I hope it goes well. I wanted to add more people and they didn't want that either. Like, I wanted it to be people from like different walks of life. I wanted it to be some men or like at least 1 or 2 men. I wanted it to be a bigger group and at least 1 or 2 men. This shall be interesting. Y'all don't believe in us? It's a no face cam podcast. We all want to do face cam, so hopefully we do it. I want to do face cam. We can do no face cam on days where like we don't feel like going live that day, but we still have to do our podcast, and we could do no face cam those days. But we'll see what's up. We'll probably do cam. Storm wants to do cam too, so I think you guys can do it. So I wanted there to be a guy, and Kaya didn't want guys, but I wanted it to be like at least 1 guy or 2 guys, because I feel like I wanted different perspectives, you know, because men and women definitely have some different perspectives on different topics. So I wanted that, like, you know, that little oomph. But we could still have guests. So even if we don't have a guy on our podcast team, we can still have like a male guest. So it's cool. Shouldn't your first one be with the ones who made the podcast? Yeah, it is. We don't have a guest tomorrow. What I'm saying is that I wanted there to be a guy a part of our podcast team. Like, I wanted there to be like 1 or 2 more guys. Because I used to do a podcast for this guy named Curly Chris. And he used to do a streamer podcast with like fucking 9 people. Like 8, 9 people. And it was fun. Conversations always like roll naturally. Like, I would say something and then somebody else would be like, oh, bless, that reminds me of this. And then they'll take it from there. And then somebody else takes it. And it was just very like, we used to get like hundreds of fucking viewers for that podcast. So it worked well. So because I had that experience with that team, I wanted there to be more people part of our podcast team, and I wanted there to be men for sure. I think you guys can do it. Abon got it. Maybe we could do like a chat day where someone from chat gets to join the podcast as a guest. We use marbles to choose the person. That would be sick. I can get you a fire guest. Ooh, say less, gang. I also met a pro Pokemon player. And I'm gonna ask him if he could join one day, and then we could talk about that. We could talk about like how he got into it and like a little bit about his life and stuff. Man, fuck marbles. Okay, let me see what this update is. Unlockable bundles. How do I find it? How do I update things again? Oh yeah, Vortex. There's a pro level of Pokemon. Where have I been at? Yeah, there's pro Pokemon players, of course. There's pro everything. Rigged ass game. Honestly, I agree. Okay, unlockable bundles. Wish my hair would fucking stay still and stop fucking. Slow download. What are some topics that you guys would like to see on the podcast? Be honest, like no troll. What are some topics that you guys would definitely want to hear from me? Like, what are things you guys are curious about me? Like, genuinely, what are some things that you guys are curious about me? And what are some topics you guys would like for us to discuss? I'm slamming Mewtwo every time. Ain't no way I'm losing. That's a big dream, buddy. Mewtwo will f you up. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Oh, Valorant is still open. Okay, I'm about to open Stardew now. I think I updated it. Stardew Valley. Okay, it's not popping up for me. I gotta wait. I question why the fuck I'm still awake. That's about it. Y'all don't have any topics that y'all would like to, y'all think would be, give me some ideas. What are some topics you think would be interesting for us to talk about? Like, obviously, love is going to be on the table. We always talk about fucking love on this fucking channel. We're always talking about love and breakups and shit. That's going to be a topic, of course, at some point. I don't know how soon, but yeah. Taco, give us a topic. Classic. I don't really listen to podcasts. I listen to some people's podcasts. You know what was my favorite podcast? Valkyrie's old podcast with the other Filipina girl she did it with. Oh my god, that was my shit, bro. That broke my heart. They didn't last long at all. I was genuinely so sad. And I like her podcast with Cutie now, but I don't love it. Like, I feel like their dynamic is so different. Like, I don't know. It's so different. They're still pretty fresh, so they still got to get to know each other as far as like podcast hosts. Because I loved Wine About It with Cutie and Maya. Okay, Cutie and Maya. Wine About It used to belong to Cutie and Maya. They were the hosts, and I loved Wine About It. I would watch a lot of their podcast shows when it was Cutie and Maya. And I loved Valkyrie's podcast with her old host. And I feel like when they joined together, Valkyrie and Cutie, I feel like it's just not hitting the way the show was hitting with Maya and Cutie. And the way Valkyrie's show was hitting with Valkyrie and the other girl. I feel like their dynamic is so hot and cold. They're so different from each other. So it doesn't like pull me in the way their own like podcast hit me, bro. I don't know. That's why you just don't know. Cause like obviously Storm and Kai are my friends. And I love Storm to death. But what if we aren't good matches to do a podcast, you know? Not that I think we're not. I'm just saying, like, what if it happens and the synergy's off, you know? You just never know. Because Valkyrie and Cutie are friends, but for me, their dynamics are just way too different. 6-7. I don't really listen to. I read that already. To be honest, I think y'all could talk about conspiracies a lot. Well, yeah, we'll probably talk about conspiracies. I have a lot to talk about conspiracies, bro. Yo, there were so, there used to be so many fucking there used to be so many videos of alien abductions, like people telling their stories, and some of them seemed so real. Obviously, there were some that seemed like sus, but some felt so fucking real. And this was like way before they came out saying aliens are real. Like from like 10, 15 years ago, okay? I swear to God. There were like crazy ones where this lady had her whole body started shaking as she's talking about her experience. Like you could tell this lady like is traumatized. She was having PTSD while she was telling the story. And then every single story of someone telling their story about their abduction is gone off of YouTube. Like has been fucking wiped off of YouTube. A lot of fucking stories that I've seen before on YouTube from people getting abducted is gone, like wiped. And I found that so weird. It's been years that a lot of them have been wiped. And I found that so weird. And now all of a sudden they say aliens exist. So maybe that's why they removed these people's stories, because they don't want people to get freaked out from these people telling their stories. Because their stories are crazy. Like this girl was like in her bedroom and they came in and took her. So that is kind of terrifying. Because now they're like, oh, by the way, you guys, aliens exist. And it's like, so then they can go into your house and just kidnap you? So that woman was telling the truth, or that guy was telling the truth. And then there's stories of people just driving and then missing hours of their fucking day. And they felt like they got abducted. They're like, so I was driving home and I don't remember getting home. Yeah, I was home in my bed asleep. Shit like that. I remember Shane Dawson's conspiracy before he got canceled. I used to watch his shit too. I know you can, and I just feel like you and Storm could feed off each other when it comes to them. Yeah, and Storm would love that. She would fucking love conspiracy theories. She'll eat that shit up. Like when me and Storm, I know you guys have been here. Like whenever me and Storm would like be talking about love and heartbreak and breakups. Tell me we don't do so fucking well feeding off each other when we talk about shit like that. Remember? Oh, that's just meth. Oh. Hi, Dieter. Have you been, Dieter? Let me see if I could find a story. I know this is off topic, but I'm just curious. My stomach is growling, you guys. But I think I'm going to eat something when I get off. When I get off of stream. Wait, what? Soft White Underbelly has a guy telling a story about how he was abducted by aliens. What the fuck? Y'all know Soft White Underbelly? You know how they be having like prostitutes, strippers, homeless people, like just different people's of walks of life on his shit.
Everybody.
Look at this
My
shit.
name is Julius Jacob Shields. I was born in Lawrence,
Alien
Kansas.
abductee Julius.
I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
Let's see what this guy gotta say.
This is 11
Oh my God, his fucking eyelashes are beautiful. Holy
years.
fuck. Give me them shits.
I can't even say it. This is 11
I've been good.
years
How you doing
after the
today, bro?
extraterrestrials
I've been
made
good.
contact with me.
I've been chilling. Hope everything's been well with you, Dieter. Haven't seen you around in a while. I agree. I think you and Storm can keep the conversation going
This
from
is
what I
my
see.
story.
Aww. Does this guy look like a psychopath?
So this was the first
Like,
day
he'd be lying?
when they made the initial contact. I woken up that morning.
I know this guy's what's the date of this? Because I know this guy is freaking the fuck out now that it was 2 years ago. So I know this guy. Okay, because look, shit like this can happen to you, right? But you'll never like truly believe it. You'll always question yourself. Even though you feel like it was real, you'll always question yourself. There's always going to be that thing in the back of your mind like, what if it didn't happen and I'm crazy, right? This guy must be losing his mind right now that they said the aliens are real. Right? He must be losing his shit.
Gone to my window, opened it up, stretched my arms out, and just said, "Man, what a great day." That's something I've never done before. And then I closed the window, kind of turned the blinds a little bit, and then I sat down, got on the phone with my girlfriend, and a few minutes later, I see this like.
Good night, loco, sleep well.
It was almost like a balloon. Like it was just shaped like, it was almost like a balloon that had, you know, a little bit thicker of a string.
You're
and
just going to bed because you're
just
scared.
back and forth, at a nice steady pace, just back and forth across the wall. And I don't even know. I'm thinking maybe it's like a shadow. Maybe there's a bird flying around, you know, something out there.
Gotta cut 6 trees down tomorrow in 4 hours. Wait. I forgot to ask you. Hold on. What kind of fruit trees are you planting? You should plant a kenepa tree. You know, if you don't know what that is, look it up. Plant a kenepa tree now and then mail me some. Thank you. Banana, mango, and oh my God. How long is it gonna take for it to like grow and bear fruit? Do you know or you don't know yet? Not piña. Coconut. Oh. Mango, banana, and coconut. Years. Damn, that's sick though. That's fire that you're literally growing fruit trees. That's insane.
But then my dog Hunter.
So you know this guy's like, I must have really got abducted then.
Barking
It's
in
real.
that direction. In the direction where I'm sitting. Like he's barking at somebody, just barking for, you know, 5, 10.
You know my dog did this one time. It's 3 a.m. and I'm playing Power Washer Simulator. Yo, that's my friend's favorite fucking game. He used to deadass try to get me on that shit. But that's so relaxing. Okay, so you see how you feel playing Power Wash Simulator, how it's just relaxing and it's just chill vibes. That's what Stardew feels like to me. Hold on, that's a vibe and blast music. Right, it's so relaxing. I want it. I'm putting it on my wish list, so I won't forget to get it. Power Wash Simulator. 2, right? 2 is like... Oh, there's a demo at the library. Wait, should I get 1 or 2? Taco. My last words are, Bless's favorite game is Dishwasher Sim. You take that back, you fucking little shit. You take that back. There's a 2? Yeah. Look. Power Wash Simulator 2. Should I get 1 then? Wait, I need this. Why did he just pop up like that on that little swing thing? That was funny. Look. There is actually Woman Simulator on Steam.
Darling, I love you very much.
What the is this? She's ironing, washing clothes, and cleaning dishes. I'm not. No, this is sexism. Nah, no shot, bro. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, there better have been. Why the fuck wasn't there a man simulator with a motherfucker building a fucking bench or building a fucking car or cleaning, fucking fixing the pipes under the sink? There better had been a man simulator. What is this doing? Looking at the stock market, I'm fucking dead. Yo, Vape Land. This is funny, bro. Look at all the fucking kids. Oh, I love this. Yo, I'm fucking dead. What does this say here? I can't read this. Okay, fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about Woman Simulator anymore. I'm adding this to my wish list. Wait, you guys, look at this. This is fucked up. Now they did y'all way dirty. Look, vape with pride, loser. Greed is good, winner. Embrace gluttony, coward. Lust for life. What the fuck? Nah, they did you guys way dirty. Wait, let me go back to Woman Simulator. I gotta see this. Hold on. Did they do us like that? Oh my god. No, they didn't.
I love you very much.
This is fucked up though, bro. Cause listen to the beginning. Darling, it's her husband. Look.
Darling, I love you very much.
And then she's instantly washing dishes. What the fuck? This is pissing me off, bro. Woman Sim actually looks relaxing. It does. It does. It does look relaxing. It's pissing me off. Planned release date March 2026. Oh, this one isn't out either. Yo, why is this jokes, bro? This is fucking crazy. All right, let's see what this guy, what happened to this guy when he got abducted.
In minutes.
It says Burger City. Oh.
And I'm just trying to just listen to my girlfriend and just enjoy a conversation. And I look back over, and on my door, where there was the most light, I saw it. It was maybe about that big. It just had a body like this, eyes turned to the side, and it had 3 tentacles. And it raised them up, and it started tapping on my window.
Looks around. Is there any aliens in here? I don't have anything for you, I promise. Go get Taco. He's in Texas somewhere.
And that was the first time I'd ever seen something that wasn't human.
Why are you describing my
something
figure
I'd never seen
for?
before, something I couldn't explain.
No. Don't he sound like he's describing my fucking look? Let me show you guys. He literally described this. Where is it? But I've heard so many like different descriptions of different aliens. Like I've heard different ones. Like, look. Don't it. This is my new emotes, by the way, you guys. How cute are they? I have to add them. I'm gonna add them today. Actually, I'll do it after stream. The little copium one is so cute. So, hi Sam, you good? Bless. It looks like it snowed a lot over there. Yep, and it's still fucking snowing right now. I want to go outside. I'm gonna do it later when I end stream. Doesn't it look like he's describing this? Look, three tentacles. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't it look like he's describing this? She's manifesting her alien abduction. Oh no, I'm good. Big fan, but I'm good. Go get taco.
And when I saw that, I just froze. I didn't make a move.
I wouldn't be scared. I wouldn't have
It's kind of blurry what happened, but I just know that I left my house. And I went to my buddy Nathan's. And I told him exactly what had just happened and what I just saw. Now, because this was 11 years ago, obviously I don't remember everything that happened in that day, so I'm going to go into the next day. So the next night, I'm sitting in my room on my bed. It's raining. And all over my window, that's about, 3-4 feet long, I just hear taps from, on every inch of that window.
Why were they knocking like that?
Which is impossible to be rain because there's a deck over my window, so there's just no way in hell that's rain.
I'll make sure we stop on the way to your next spot. Oh, hell fucking no. I'm gonna taser you, motherfucker. You and your little friends.
We went to bed. Now, the third night,
she been talking about aliens the past 3 streams. Of course. Hello? Obama just came out and said that aliens exist. What the fuck? I'm gonna talk about this until we fucking see them motherfuckers. Did you see it, Taco? Hold on, I'm gonna show you. You guys, I've seen a ship before. Like, I'm not trolling. On my sick mother's life, I've seen a fucking ship before. I've seen one. And when I seen it, my younger brother had just woken up for work. And I was like, yo, come over here real quick. Come look at this real quick. And he came and I was like, look. And he's like, what the fuck? That shit is huge. And I'm like, that's all you're looking at? The fact that it's big? I was like, it's literally a triangle in the sky. Like, are you not? How is that shit flying? It was literally a triangle, bro. A fucking triangle like this. And all he said was, damn, that shit is big. And why is that shit so low? I was like, it's a fucking, why aren't you, there's no propellers. There was no fucking like, it was just a fucking triangle in the skies when I was living in Georgia. Yo, I went through so much shit in Georgia. It's not even funny. But I was never afraid. I was never like he literally went to work and I went back to bed. I was never like, oh my God, that's an alien. But I told him that. I was like, that has to be a fucking alien ship. It was a triangle. And there was nothing about it that looked like it should be flying in the sky. And it wasn't even moving, by the way, you guys. It was literally like just standing still. Y'all could say that. Y'all could fucking say that. But I never spoke about that. I've never told anybody that because I was questioning myself. Like, but that shit was there every fucking night. Like, it was just fucking there. And obviously I was always questioning myself. But now I'm not questioning myself no more because now they came out and literally said that it's real. So like...
They're real, but I haven't seen them.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51 underground facility,
My
unless
there's
this enormous conspiracy, and
she's going down
they
a
hid it
rabbit
from
hole
the
now.
president of
I'm
the United
telling
States.
you, there's. I
What
feel
was
like
the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Doctor, she's awake again.
Where are the aliens?
AI
Where are the aliens?
This isn't AI. This is not AI. Here, look it up. Google it right now. Look it up. It was literally all over the news and everything. This is an actual Obama interview, bro.
Are aliens
you.
real?
Look it up. And literally yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday, this happened. Look. The day before yesterday, this happened. Where is it? Trump directs U.S. government. Look, 3 days ago, BBC News. Trump directs U.S. government to prepare release of files on aliens and UFOs. 3 days ago. But that Obama interview was also like last week. This interview was like last week. This interview was last week. And then this week, this happened. U.S. Donald Trump says he'll direct U.S. agencies, including the Defense Department, to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files on aliens and extraterrestrial life. Trump made the declaration in a post on Truth Social after he accused Barack Obama earlier that day of revealing classified information when the former president said aliens are real on a podcast last week. This is fucking real. There's no AI. They literally confirmed this shit. And seeing that, bro, because there's obviously the US already said in 2022 that aliens exist and that there are ships in the skies, UAPs in the sky that are not of this earth, which means what? That aliens exist. But they've never said aliens exist. They only said that there are flying objects that are not of this earth. So I was already like, I think they exist, but I was still like, nah, maybe not. Who knows? I was still like back and forth. But seeing Obama say that shit just makes it so real. Like for some reason, I would believe him even more than Trump. If Trump was the one who said that, I probably still would have been like, but the fact that Obama said it, bro, I believe it. I don't give a fuck. I believe it. Is this why y'all need to talk about conspiracies? You know, I guess the alien emoji she has makes sense now. Curious, do you not believe in them? A lot of people do, though. And I think that's why the government wants to reveal it now, because a lot of people believe it. They believe aliens already exist. And a lot of people don't care. They don't care because, like, let's be real. Rent still got to be paid. We still got to fucking work. Life is still going to be fucking lived the way it is. But it's just fun. It's fun to think about. But a lot of people don't really give a fuck nowadays.
In my
like,
bed.
all the comments under that Obama shit, all the comments were like, okay, and we already knew. Who gives a fuck? Anyways, like, nobody really cares.
I look over across the room, and there's just this orb.
I personally haven't seen one. I've never seen an alien, but I've definitely seen a fucking flying object that made no fucking sense.
Light, probably about softball size, just an orb of light. I look over at it, see it, and it just floats off into my ceiling and is gone. Once again, I fled. I did not know what else to do and what I was experiencing. All I knew was to just flee and to just go find somewhere else that was safe. Now, since this is years later, I've had plenty of time to think and analyze this stuff. So what I believe happened is they initially were like, hey, buddy, you know, we're not from here. We kind of want to do some tests. We don't know what you are. You don't know what we are. Like, let's figure out what we are.
What the hell?
And
This
because
guy's a celebrity.
fled, they had no other option but to just take me and do their tests. Because it got so bad that I left the basement. After that third night, I said, I'm not sleeping in the basement anymore. And I moved upstairs to the upstairs room that's on the outer edge of the house.
Yeah. The government is saying that they think they're from different dimensions. So they don't even think that they're from space. The government literally said they think that they're from different dimensions and not space. And Congress literally came out and said that there are 5 or 6 alien bases Congress said this, you guys. Look it up. Congress said there are from what they know, there are 5 to 6 alien bases on the, what is it? What do they call it? It's like on the edge of the United States, what was the term they used? Let me see. But isn't that weird? Like, how do y'all know they have bases? Congressman, not Congress. Well, a congressman that's a part of Congress. Shut the fuck up. Actually, bless. What they said was. Okay, I found it.
These are entities that are here on this earth, that have been on this earth.
Congress Tim Burchett says aliens could be stationed in 5 or 6 underwater bases off the U.S. coast.
Who knows how long. And that we, you know, we think they're coming in from way out. Maybe they did millennia ago, but they're here and they're in these deep water areas. and that's why. I mean, like we say, we know more about.
Oh, that's what you were trying to say.
What's going on there? Now,
they know Aquaman.
Propensity of
they live in the bottom of the ocean.
These 5
that's
or
what they're
6,
saying.
I believe.
Look, deep water areas.
And so, to me, it just it creates a question there. And then when we have naval.
It creates a question there. No shit, motherfucker. It creates a million billion questions. Like what?
Personnel telling me that we have these sightings and that there's these underwater craft they're chasing that are doing hundreds of miles an hour, and the best we've got is something that does maybe just a little under 40 miles an hour. So I got a lot of questions about that stuff, and I mean,
Oh my god.
Oh hell no. That looked like AI. That next video that just popped up.
So it goes room and then the outside neighbor's house, you know. And I would move up there, and that was when the abduction started. I don't know exactly when it started. I just know that I would go into these dreams.
What if they made the Bermuda Triangle? Oh my god,
it started out
that's
more
so true.
violent.
Never thought about
like
that.
I would be at war in a battle. And one specific dream I remember is I woke up and I was in this arena, like gladiator style, and I'm looking around and I just see all these creatures and goblins and ghouls just all in the stands, and I don't know what's going on. And then like this like teal like blob monster.
Not they were putting him to fight.
Falls down in front of me. Boom.
What the fuck?
And a weapon spawned in my hand, and just
hell
instantly
no.
I just went boom and just stabbed him. And it was like I had just won. I mean, the crowd went nuts. I felt like accomplished, like I had just won something. And then I'd wake up in my bed and I'd hear this sound outside my room every single time. I don't know if I could mimic it, but it just sounded like a saucer. It was just like this. And it'd be gone every time.
Wait, that
after
was
these
pretty
dreams.
good.
And then there was a
No.
week
That
straight.
shit, the gladiator shit he said was a dream that he had.
Because then it got more sexual, because there was a full week straight where I was having wet dreams every night. I was having sex with different creatures and that were women and just different stuff. And I would wake up.
A lot of abductee stories, they have sex. A lot of abductee stories are women who were taken and made to get pregnant. No, dead ass. A lot of abductee stories. That's why I think that they use humans for babies. I swear to God, I think that. Because a lot of abductee stories I came across are about women like getting pregnant and shit.
I would look at my pants, and sometimes there'd be nothing, and sometimes it would just be wet. There would be no actual sperm in there.
He's horny.
And I didn't know what to think, but I just knew that there was just something going on, because why?
Where the three-headed aliens
Like, why am
at?
I hearing this stuff?
Who was it? Who said that they want to date an alien woman? Like, why are men like that? Why automatically it's like, yo, where the alien shorties at?
Why am I having these dreams? You know, I was scared for myself. I didn't know what was going to happen. But, you know, as the years progressed, I realized, you know, for
Fucking
evolution,
freaks.
you know, this is amazing.
Bro! Okay, I'm drinking it anyway.
You know, these creatures came down, analyzed me, figured out what I was, what I could do, you know, the different kind of things I liked and liked to do, you know, and then harvested my sperm and did whatever with life and just went through evolution. Now, years later, I would go on to meet my uncle, thanks to my wife. I got reconnected with my Uncle Tylen. And, you know, I would tell him about this stuff, about what happened to me all those years, because we would talk about how we grew up, you know, and what we experienced and different things. And I told him about this, and he froze. He almost didn't even know what to say.
The uncle
And
was
then he
also
revealed to
having
me
sex with aliens. Holy shit.
that he was having the same experiences around the same time I was.
I knew it.
He said it would be in these sedated like dream state. But he said for him, he was having sex with like whatever he wanted. Like in his mind, and he envisioned, which was like anime girls. That's what he told me, that he was having sex with those, and he would wake up and there would be nothing in his shorts, and he would know that he ejaculated, and he'd wake up and there would be nothing in his shorts. And it's just amazing that this could happen at the same time.
Nah,
Now,
these guys
I've
are
done my
freaks.
research on this stuff, and I know that what came to me, they're called the grays.
That's I'm about to joke. Fuck. That's one of the. Hold on. My throat dried up so bad. Even though I'm drinking water, like my throat dried up. Okay, so that's one of the species that I've heard about. I've heard about tall grays, small grays, tall whites. They're literal aliens called tall whites. They have like pasty, almost translucent skin. Remember I told you guys that I've read 5 books from this guy that used to work at Area 51? Some of the aliens that he spoke about was the tall whites with like translucent, almost pale skin. He said he also met small grays and tall grays. And that's crazy that this guy mentions that, because that's the name of the fucking aliens from the book, from the 5 books I read. And like, I read those books in like 2018. No, 2017, 2018. I read those books.
Not
so that's
a
interesting that
very
he
big
says that.
creature. They're only about 3 to 4 feet tall.
Yeah, there are supposedly small ones, and then there are tall ones that are like 8 foot tall.
They drive.
You really got me going in the rabbit hole right now.
Mothership.
Sorry. I don't know. I feel like with all the turmoil that's going on in the world, it's just interesting to think about that there's other shit out there. It's not just fucking us dealing with stress. Like, it makes me feel like there's more to experience. And a lot of what I've learned about aliens and shit from like books that I've read and shit like that, and like from what I've learned, there's life after death. Like, because a lot of aliens, they're like these aliens called Arcturians, supposedly. This is another species. Their name is Arcturians. They're like purple. And they're all about like love and energy and light and like positivity. And people that say that they were like abducted by them, they say that they make you instantly feel so much peace. Like every bit of stress that you've ever felt in your life, every bit of hurt is like gone when you're around these species. And they talk about how we are made of energy and light. So like when we die, we go back to being energy. And I don't know, like that kind of, when I was dealing with like suicidal thoughts and shit like that, the learning about there being more out there, it just makes you feel calmer, and it makes you just experience life differently. Because now you just understand that like you're here to experience life. You're here to fucking go through the hurt and pain that you've gone through. Go through the happiness that you're going through. You're meant to like experience these things, and then you move on, and then you go experience other shit. Like, I don't know. It's so easy to be depressed. It's so easy to feel sad. It's so easy to feel like you're nothing and you're nobody and nobody gives a fuck about you. It's so easy to feel those things, right? It's so easy to feel those things. And knowing that there's more than that helps you kind of forget those things. Helps you not make depression or the sadness that you feel. It helps. Cause like when you're feeling sad and you're feeling depressed, like y'all already know I have BPD, and I'm a functional depressed person. I have functional depression. So it's so easy for me to be stuck in these like negative thoughts or deal with negative shit and just be sad all the time. Or I used to be like very crazy suicidal. When I like learning that there's new life out there and there's other shit, bro, it kind of calms all that. It quiets all that a lot, because like there's other shit going on. Like there's more life out there. Even if I never see an alien in my life, like it's just cool to think about that there's other life out there, that there's other shit. And we're just here to fucking experience life and then move on, you know? I can't explain it. It's just cool. Hi, Becky. If aliens come, the safest place is Will Smith's house. Wait, why you say that? They're not. We don't really know if they're good or bad, okay? That's not what I'm saying. But just knowing that there's more out there is just cool, okay? So what we going through is basically a speck of the universe. It's just a tiny speck. You get what I'm saying? It makes you understand that the pain you're going through is not as big as you think, you know? That's where I'm getting at.
It's almost astonishing.
Some aliens may kill you, some probably won't.
And just know that there's just more to life than just what we have here on
Some
Earth.
may want to fuck you. Yeah, apparently. Some may want to fuck you, yeah. Taco's ready.
And that's why I would use the rest of my life to travel and experience as much as I can before it's all over.
Apparently aliens aren't. Yeah. The government literally said they feel like they're coming from a different dimension. The government said that they're more than likely coming from a different dimension, not from space.
Because
not gonna lie, being abducted don't sound bad. Bro, don't speak too soon. Okay, so I used to joke around and be like, I'm sick of this shit here. Take me out, abduct me. But hell no, bro. That shit is scary. Fuck no. That shit might be terrifying. That's why they call it the Milky Way. They fuck you death, and make the milk. What the fuck? Hello?
Well, at that time, you know, marijuana was playing big. It was just
said that they be probing people.
It was the party thing.
This guy was getting literally fucked.
That's how I grew up, was smoking weed. And I know people say,
might try butts.
Because I was told that, you know, oh well, it was just the weed, blah blah blah. Well, I haven't stopped smoking weed since, and ain't nothing like that ever happened again. And then they wanted to try and say, well, you know, there's a possibility that, you know, you're just schizophrenic. Okay, well, schizophrenia don't just come and go. They don't just come for 6 months, and then I would have all these crazy experiences, and I would hear these sounds. And
see, that's so sad. This guy was open enough to tell his story, and they're telling him he's crazy. You're schizophrenic. You're all these things. This is what makes people not want to talk.
And I would actually see the thing on the wall, and then, you know, schizophrenia just goes away. No, that's not how that works. So
Futurama alien.
Yeah,
the girl in Futurama.
I've ruled out everything, but it's just the fact that, you know, I saw it on the wall as my dog was barking in the direction, and then I would hear the taps on the windows and then the orb. So they tried a more like orthodox way to just be like, hey, let's just reach out and just see if he's willing to come with us and do these experiments. And since I was so scared and so fearful, they had to just take me and just sedate me and just put me in a dreamlike state. And it was so easy for them because my bed was literally right next to the wall. So it was so easy for them to just come down, pull me.
Nah, I've heard some crazy abductee stories, bro. I've heard way crazier ones than these. What if the alien is like the one with the little mouth inside their mouth? Ew! Like the movie Alien? Fuck no, bro. This girl, the aliens, okay, I seen this one story where this girl said that she was abducted by aliens that look like praying mantis. Like humanoid praying mantis. Like imagine a praying mantis, but fucking tall. And she said they had like coats, like doctor's coats on. That is fucking terrifying. I hate bugs. I would fucking instantly die.
Me over, keep me in a dreamlike state as soon as I was asleep.
She was on shrooms.
Do these experiments, whatever they wanted to do, and then just push me right back, and I would wake up and it would be like it was all a dream.
I'm gonna make up an abduction.
But it was real, because then how else would my uncle be?
This would be the best time because everybody's gonna believe you just because they came out and said aliens are real. Do a TikTok.
Be having the same experience. Be having, it's mind-boggling. And I know for a fact
There has to
someone
be
has done
thousands
some
of
research and
different
has known that
species
there's
aliens
a sort of
out there, or even
like
millions.
UFO highway.
I've heard
sort
of
of
so
say.
many different ones. You know what's the scariest ones that I've heard of? The reptilians. Okay, they look like exactly what they sound like. They look like reptilian, like lizards, like tall, walking, straight up lizards. And you know what they eat? Apparently, I don't know how true this is. Obviously, I don't even know if it's actually real, but apparently they eat babies. Like they like to eat human kids and babies. Is that not crazy? That's why it's so weird that this whole Epstein thing happened, and apparently they're eating kids in the Epstein files. So who knows? They're probably reptilian.
That goes right over Kansas City. It goes east to west across the United States, and it goes right through
just about
Kansas
to say
City.
the reptilians are the scary ones. Yeah.
Is it like a more populated area?
I would say it was just your regular neighborhood. I mean, it was more of an elderly in the neighborhood.
No
Alien things to distract us from the files.
No, nothing. It was just the dog. So I don't.
I believe that they're real, but I also agree that they decided to drop it now because of the Epstein files. The files are saying some fishy shit that's not adding up. 100%. I agree, Biggie. Yeah. They did mention aliens in like 2022.
But it was early enough in the day that nobody would have been awake. I mean, the sun had just come up and was just starting the day. It was just starting to get light out. And
so do you ever think about?
Yeah, but when they were mentioning it in 2022, 2023, they would never say aliens exist. What they would say is there are objects not of this earth, which means technically aliens, but they never actually said, yes, aliens are real. But now they're actually literally saying that aliens are real. And that's the crazy part.
You know, what might have happened if you had decided to go with them? Because that seems to be what they wanted, right?
yeah, I mean, obviously they wanted to do some kind of tests and just, figure out
I've agreed with
what a
Biggie
human
a
being
million
was.
times, but
And at the
when 9 times out of 10, he's not really having a normal conversation. He's just soaking shit.
time, if I had been brave enough to just stand up and just open my window and go, what
But
is
right
going
now,
on
in
out
this
here?
moment, since he's having a normal
And for just have them to
conversation,
say, hey, we want you to come
we're
with us.
agreeing
And,
with each other and
we have tests
talking.
and stuff we want to do.
See, Biggie?
I would have gone.
We're talking.
Just knowing how I was at the time, just, so interested in
They're using the
everything
word
I wanted
alien
to
now, yeah.
explore and experience.
That too.
That I would have gone 100%. Whether or not they would have brought me back or not, I don't know, but
The Joe Rogan experience.
Let's take it back to the day that this happened. You're 22, you're logging, you're in the woods. Tell me what happened.
Well, it's just, when you're done working, hard physical labor.
This guy, they made a movie about, I'm pretty sure, right? Fire in the Sky, whatever it's called. Man who's been abducted by aliens reveals the ultimate truth about humanity. Right.
Okay, first of all,
This guy's Canadian. This guy's story seems fucking real. I'm gonna post it in case you guys want to watch it, if y'all want to go down the rabbit hole. But this guy's story seems fucking real. I've watched this whole shit on stream before.
my name's Steve Boucher, and I live in St. Catharines, Ontario. And
Humans have evolved, though. We've evolved a lot. We've evolved crazy. Like, hello? We evolved crazy. Look at this. We did evolve, and we have been evolving a lot. Like, this is it right here. This is evolution right here. We've evolved. Cavemen to being able to go into space. Right. We've evolved. Like, it's crazy when you think about it. Like, if you actually think about it, why wouldn't aliens not exist? Like, look at where we were at.
Back in 1984, I believe it was, I picked up a book called
That's
Missing
coming
Time
in the next
by
DLC.
Hopkins.
No, like Jedi shit evolve. That's coming in the next DLC. It's so funny, bro. We're getting there though. Hello? I feel like we're getting there. We already have flying cars. Look up flying cars. We're getting there. But maybe like having magic powers though. Maybe, because apparently the way aliens like communicate, they don't talk. They communicate through telepathy. And this guy from Congress, I don't know what his name is. It's a different guy from Congress, not the one that I showed you earlier. He said that that the aliens communicate through telepathy. Because the judge, I don't know if it's the judge, but there was like a Congress meeting, and they asked him like, have you communicated with them? Have you talked to them, right? And the congressman was like, oh, what do you mean? Okay, so I can't say I've talked to them because they don't talk, but they communicate through telepathy. So you just hear them in your head. Like, it was so difficult for him to explain it. Hi, doctor. Like having magic powers. We're supposed to gain telekinesis and shit later. That'd be crazy. That's wild.
And
unless they kill us all.
I was kind of interested in UFOs, but I didn't really know much about them back then. And that book changed my life, because at the end of the book there was
I've seen a UFO before.
Kind of a paragraph that Bud had put in there where he said, if you feel that you've had any incidents that resemble the incidents described in this book, please write to me if you want to have them researched, and I'll put you in touch with a researcher in your area that can help you with it. And so I decided to write him a letter. I wasn't sure if I was going to at first, but as I was reading his book, I was getting flashes of memory that were coming up to my conscious mind. And one of them involved my dad, and it was where one time we were driving home from somewhere at night. And
where was your experience, doctor?
I remember
like
I was
home, or were
probably
you outside?
around maybe 7 or 8, maybe not even that. No, I think it would have been about 5 or 6 at the time.
Where did you experience
and,
it? That's why they made
in those
Marvel
days,
DC.
the cars
You
had
just
like
prepare for the future.
a shelf behind the back seat at the window, and I used to climb up there and lay down and look up at the sky through the back window. And so I was doing that, and I saw this.
That's not gonna happen for eons, you guys. We're dumb as fuck right now. We're all fucking dumb as fuck.
This white light. It was kind of following us in the sky, and it started getting closer and closer to us.
Remember that one kid from Vegas when they saw? Oh my god! Remember this shit? Now looking at this shit, or the Miami thing. Remember when all those cops showed up to the Miami mall and they said that there were aliens? Now that shit don't seem that shit seems even crazier.
It is a police call everybody will be talking about. Thanks
Yeah,
for
we're
joining us here at
eons
6
leaving
o'clock.
now.
I'm Denise Valdez.
I'm Brian Loftus. A family says something
now,
crashed into their
the
backyard,
human race will
prompting
always
them to
be
call
dumb.
911
Honestly,
saying they saw
valid.
creatures walking around.
Our 8 News Now investigators digging into this for weeks now, and tonight our David Charnes with the video you will only see on 8 News Now. David?
Right, Denise, sources telling the 8 News Now investigators that several agencies believe something landed or crashed. Whether it was non-humans or not, it certainly scared the people living on this property. Now, before we show you that video, listen to their call for help.
There's like an
Ah,
8-foot
damn
person
it.
beside it,
Poor.
and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is
I
not a
live in
joke. This is
Baltimore,
actually,
man.
we terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2...
And then a guy came up to asked, did you see that? That's crazy. I love when the hood sees shit. If anything, a very young and primitive species, so compared to what's out there.
Subjects that are in your backyard?
Possibly, yeah.
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it, and big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
Okay.
Well,
She's
the
like,
AD's
I can.
obtaining
This
video as
fucking
officers
goddamn
then
prank
responded to
caller.
the call you just heard.
Goddamn
You'll see the
kids.
officers also saw something in the sky that night, but the big question is, what was it, and is it all connected?
Leave her alone.
It's almost midnight on May 1st when a Las Vegas Metro police officer's
That's
body
it.
cam catches this, something flashing low in the sky.
911 emergency.
Minutes later,
There's like an 8
Look.
foot person beside it.
So
and
the
another one
cops
beside it, and it has
seen
big
that
eyes
shit
and
fall
looking at
out
us,
the
and it's
sky,
over.
and then they got
someone
this
calls
call.
911 reporting 2 large figures in their backyard.
No, I'm so nervous right now.
The 8 News Now investigators
Yeah,
obtaining
this
another
cop
officer.
literally seen that shit fall out of the sky, and then a couple minutes that call came in.
Someone calls 911 reporting 2 large figures in their backyard.
No, I'm so nervous.
On May 1st. It's almost midnight on May 1st when a Las Vegas Metro police officer's body cam catches this, something flashing low in the sky.
911 emergency.
Minutes later,
There's like an 8 foot person beside it, and another one's beside it, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
someone calls 911 reporting 2
See how
large
many different species there are? You see how the other guy said that the ones he saw was like small, and then this guy was talking about like 8
figures in their
8 to
backyard.
10 foot people.
The 8 News Now investigators obtaining another officer's video as he's sent to the Northwest Valley home.
I have butterflies, bro. Everyone saw a shooting star, then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
By now, it's more than an hour after that bright light. Officers meeting up with the caller.
He doesn't want to say that he's scared. He's like, I have butterflies. Maybe it was the shooting star and the guy. I've seen a million shooting stars in my life. They're never that big. They're never coming straight down, and they're never fucking blue.
Family.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like a long time top.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard? Or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
What I saw right now, I do believe in it.
Police walk into the backyard to investigate, but Metro blacked out that part of the video because it's considered private property. What's clear, they're taking this call seriously.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky?
Asking others what they saw.
I would normally discount it as nothing. However, seeing as one of my partners said they saw it too, only reason I'm actually investigating it further.
This was in
That
Vegas.
investigation turning up no concrete answers as of Wednesday. Whatever or whoever fell into that yard, long gone within minutes.
Oh, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
This cop was pretty cool.
So yeah, this is quite weird, Brian was saying as we're watching this story. Now, we've been in contact with the family in that video, and as you heard in that 911 call, they seem...
That family must be like, we knew it. You know, they were probably thinking they were going crazy. You know, like, it's so fucked up because they were probably like dead ass thinking they're going crazy and shit. Like, did we see that? Maybe we are tripping. And now it's like confirmed because now they said aliens do exist. So what they went through probably actually happened. All right, I don't have time to play too much Stardew Valley, so we're only going to play a little bit because we went down a rabbit hole like always. Dude, I'm not going to lie. That video kind of gave me chills. Yeah, that's one of the craziest ones. Just because it popped up on the cop's cam. And then, what if I just get abducted right here, right in front of y'all? Psh. That would be crazy, bro. I'm going viral. It's better than almost getting shot and dying on stream. You would think that they would have shown the crash site. I knew it. Like, what are the odds and coincidence? Yeah, that it comes up on his body cam and then that quote comes in. Like, that shit is crazy. That family is strong-minded because I would not be able to talk. I would be too afraid to call anybody. Well, you don't really know how you would feel in that situation, but I would just assume that I would be terrified. That family seemed so normal, right? Everybody was just standing there like talking. Like the kid sounded a little nervous while he was speaking, but he was able to get everything out clearly. he was like, they just seem so normal and like fine. Like, yeah, they're a little shaken up, but they're just like, yo, this is what happened in the middle of writing a diss song. Okay, buddy. No, for real. Like, imagine, Bless, you're a cop on patrol, you see something fall out the sky, and then you get a call minutes later that there's aliens. I'll quit the force. You would? I'd be way too curious. Me too. Like, yo, partner, let's go show up at these guys' house. Let's see what's going on. Aliens would be above my pay grade. They said they can't show stuff because it's on private property. Yeah, they couldn't show that family's house. Yeah. Yo, it's so crazy, right? This is like way off topic, but it's so crazy. And it's kind of sad. Like, I love Summer Walker. I love all her albums. Like, I love all her music. I know almost every song from every album. But it's just so crazy that her best album, I don't care, hands the fuck down, is her first album. The one that she recorded with her ex, with London on the track. Bro, that album is so fucking fire. And it's just like, it's so fucked up because she had a terrible experience with him and had his baby and they're not on good terms. So it's just crazy how like your best album is the one you have with your ex. Like that must fucking suck ass, no? I'm like way off topic though. Can't we just get Invader Zim aliens or ET, like the nice ones? I mean, they are. There are. Some of them are like traditional small little gray or green aliens. Some of them are like the traditional little green or gray ones from like stories that I've heard and books I've read. So you do have those, but you want it to look like a cartoon? Hell no. You going to Vegas anytime soon? I've been to Vegas a couple times and I had fun. Vegas is so fun, bro. Vegas is so fucking fun. A cartoon would be less scary. True, true. Yo, one time I got so fucking high. This I've never really like, the only time I smoked weed, like actually smoked weed, was when I was like 14. But as an adult, like I couldn't smoke weed. I also don't drink. But I definitely couldn't smoke weed because weed started making me paranoid, which is why I stopped smoking weed. Like after 14, I could not smoke weed for shit because it just always made me so fucking paranoid. You hear the news about your BD? Who's my BD? Who's my BD? But I can't smoke weed. It makes me paranoid, right? And one day, right, my dumb ass thought it would be fun to smoke weed because I just had, my friend left weed at my house. I was like, I mean, I can't waste it. So I smoked the weed, right? And I'm watching TV. I was watching the Kardashians. And bro, I got so high that the Kardashians looked like cartoons to me. Like they kind of looked like, it was so weird. Like my brain was so trippy. It looked like if they were like from the Goofy movie. Like they just, like they looked human, but they looked very like cartoony. Like I can't explain it. My brain was so fucking confused. It was so weird. Bless, tell me that story in full detail, please, that V you saw in the sky. Okay, so this dates back years ago, okay? This dates back to 2015, okay? Listen to this. In 2015, okay, I lived in like this really fucking tall building in Queens, right? Because I'm from New York. And I had a balcony I had a balcony in every one of my apartments, but I had a balcony where I lived, right? We lived on the 7th floor. And every time me and my friend would go on the balcony, there was like this, because she smoked weed, so I would like go on the balcony with her and keep her company, my roommate at the time. And so in the sky, like it was so far away, there was always this specific star, okay, it looked bigger than all the other stars. And it would like all the time, I would slightly see colors. And I'm like, why does this star have color? To the point where I was like Googling, like, why are there any stars with these colors on it, right? And my mom remembers this, my ex-boyfriend remembers this, my friend remembers this. Like, I would always talk about this fucking star, like this weird quote unquote star, right? And one day I got the bright idea to use my camera phone to close up on it. And it closed up, and this shit wasn't no star because it was flashing blue, green, and red, okay? And I'm like, I told y'all. I'm telling everybody, I told y'all this ain't a fucking star, because everybody used to be like, that's a star. I'm like, what star flashes blue, green, and red? And like, I have it on my phone now, a video, and it's flashing blue, green, and red, right? And so I was always looking at this thing. So one random day, me and my roommate go on the balcony, and she's smoking, and I'm talking about this star like always. And I'm like, y'all remember in the comedy Scary Movie, the comedy one, where the girl was in the middle of the street and she was like, what do you want from me? Running, going in circles, and then the bus hits her. You need a telescope. A telescope would be amazing. And then she gets hit by the car. So I did that, right? I was on the balcony and I screamed randomly at the sky, and I was like, what do you want from me? No. I was like, what are you? That's what I screamed. I was like, what are you? And in that same moment from when I said that, and I swear on my sick mother's life, I swear on my dad's life who passed away. Like, bro, I swear to God, bro. I was like, what are you? And a fucking shooting star went across the sky in that same moment. And me and my friend, like a fucking movie, looked at each other and was like, oh, shit. We both said, oh, shit, what the fuck? That was crazy, bro. That, like, what are the fucking odds that a shooting star goes past in that same instance that I say that? That was the weirdest experience ever. So whatever. Time goes past. I moved from that apartment. I moved somewhere else. And I was never, like, looking at the thing anymore. Like, whatever. A couple years pass. I moved back in with family, okay? When I moved back in with family, every time I would walk my dog, I would be looking in the sky like, I wonder if that star thing is still in the sky, because that's what I would call like a star thing. I never even called it like an alien shit. So I'll be like, I wonder if that star thing's still in the sky. So then I started seeing it again while I was walking my dog near where my family lives, right? I don't live in this building in Queens no more. And I started like watching it again all the time. Fast forward, a couple years pass. I moved to Georgia. So I moved to Georgia, and my first time seeing it in Georgia, you guys, it was close and huge, okay? And I know it's the same star thing because it's flashing the same colors, red, green, and blue. It's flashing the same fucking red, green, and blue colors. And that, and it's a fucking triangle, right? But initially, I didn't see it like as close as I seen it the last time I seen it. So I could tell it's like a shape and it's not moving, but I couldn't like see it close like the last time I seen it. So whatever, I would always be watching this thing, right? Then one day, because by like 6 a.m. where I lived in Georgia, there would be like a whole family of deers in my backyard, like a baby deer, this deer, that whole family of deer. So I liked going out there like in the morning to see them. So I open my it's like 5 a.m. and I open it's like these blockers that were on my balcony door. I had like sliding balcony doors. So I move it out the way and I'm like looking in the sky and I see that shit and it's close, and now I see the perfect triangle shape, but the edges are not pointy. The edges were like smooth, like. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So I open the thing and I open the door and I call my brother. I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm like, let's say his name is. I don't fucking know. Why can't a name pop up in my head? Let's say his name is Sam. I'm like, Sam, come over here real quick. So my brother comes running in the room. He's like, what? I'm like, yo, look at this shit. Does this shit not look crazy to you? And he's like, what the fuck? Yo, that shit is mad close. That's all he says. That shit is mad. Why is that shit so low? And I'm like, that's your concern? Is your concern not the fact that it's a fucking triangle? I was like, that's a fucking triangle. How is that shit flying? I was like, yo, that's a fucking alien, bro. I was like, there's no way that's not a fucking alien. And obviously, like, he don't fucking believe in aliens. So he was just like, that's crazy. That shit is crazy. That shit is low. That shit is mad big. That's all he was saying. And this shit is, he wasn't questioning how it was flying. He wasn't questioning why there's a fucking triangle thing that's not even moving in the sky. He didn't question anything. And then he left. He called his Uber and like went to work. And that shit was so low and close. It was fucking insane. And that's it. And then it's just so crazy because I've been seeing that shit for years. And all of a sudden I moved to Georgia and it's like right there in my face now. Like, what the fuck? And you ain't get no picture? No. The one time where I clearly have it right there and I didn't get a picture. I literally just went to bed. He left to work and I went to bed. I was never like, oh my God, obsessed like that. So I wasn't like, I need a picture. It was just like, I became like a dab obsessed when I was living in Queens because everybody used to question me. And I knew there was colors on the thing because that was my big thing, that there's colors on that thing. Because while everybody was saying it was a star, I was like, there's colors on that shit, bro. You just like every alien story, fries. But the first one, I did take a picture. And I have that. I still own that phone that has that video in it. I just need to find it, though, because I have it in storage. I still own the phone that video is on from the first time. Because people used to piss me off because they're like, nah, that's just a star. And I'm like, but there's colors on it. And I Googled it, like, and there's no star with colors on it. So I'm like, that can't be a star. That's some next shit. Yo, they're going to have to come back to you now, bless. Oh, hell fucking no. Oh, hell fucking no. Ain't no damn come to me. And before it was a bat signal. Oh my God. But there you go. There's your story, Sam. Me and that thing go way back, bro. Yo, even my ex-boyfriend, I literally called my ex-boyfriend recently. And I was like, did you see the video of Obama? And I sent it to him. And he's like, you always knew that shit. He said that to me. He's like, you always knew that shit. He's like, yo, that shit is crazy. They're gonna have to, that was a crazy story. Your brother still remembers probably, but we don't have a good relationship. You know what's crazy? Remember the one we just watched with the guy with the beard when he was telling his abduction story? You know what's crazy? What he said? He said that his dog was like staring at the wall and like barking and like being weird. Or staring at the window and barking. You know that in one of my apartments, I never thought about it being aliens. We thought it was probably like, I don't believe in ghosts, but we're like, it gotta be a fucking ghost or some shit, because why the fuck? But one day, me and my best friend, we were just in the house watching a movie. My dog, may she rest in peace, she passed away, Winter. She started staring at my friend's room door. Her room door was closed. And she was just staring at the door like, growling and like barking at the room door, right? And we were like, oh, hell no, there's a fucking ghost in this house. And then, right, she just, I recorded her like the whole thing for like a fucking hour or so. She was just staring at the wall, like barking, right? And growling at it. And then out of nowhere, my friend's daughter's toys were in her room, right? So out of nowhere, she had like a little Minnie Mouse like car with a Minnie Mouse like inside. The toy was in the room on the floor. Out of nowhere, you hear the fucking Minnie Mouse driving around in the room. You hear the hi, na 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 na, and But we thought it was ghosts. We never was like, it might be aliens. But now thinking about it, what if it was fucking aliens, bro? Because what the fuck? Yo, that just scared the shit out of us. We were like, who's going to open the door? Because I'm not opening it. Abduction story? Nah, that was an abduction porno. Facts. I'm not going to hold you. I might not have time to play Stardew Valley. Because it is 5 a.m. I mean, let me think. Do I have time? Let me see. I guess I could do an hour. Sounds like ghosts. I don't know. Girl, you got time. What the fuck? Not girl, you got time. No, because you're gonna start stream early today. That's what I was just thinking about. I was like, do I have time? Because I'm trying to think, like, should I eat or make hot chocolate and go to bed? I should eat, though. I eat, like, once a day. But, listen, anybody afraid, y'all don't have to be afraid. Like, they not coming for us. They don't give a fuck about us. We're too dumb. We don't have nothing to offer them. Like, don't be scared if they do exist. There's nothing to really be afraid of. They're just gonna abduct you and have sex with you, you know? You're finally gonna get laid, chat. Finally. Okay. Yo, listen, if anybody's listening, if I ever get abducted, let it happen on stream, please. That's gonna be lit. Come back like, yo, that shit was crazy, chat. The way I'm here looking at pictures of UFO triangles and seeing what you're talking about. It's like, it was like a huge triangle. I don't remember, like, I just remember it being like dark. And then the lights were like, I can't remember if the lights were on the side of it or under it. I can't remember. All I know is that it was smooth and it was blinking red, blue, and green. Blinking red, blue, and green. I don't have the picture. Like, I have the picture of the triangle and the way it was smooth, but I don't have the picture in my head of like where the lights were coming from exactly. So weird. Biggie's Baldur's Gate dream right there. Oh my God. Let me show you guys something that Sim sent me. Hold the fuck on. Oh my God. Forget it. I just snitched on Sim. Fuck. Look at this. Y'all want to see some shit? Look at this shit. Get ready.
Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on.
What the fuck is wrong with him, bro?
Hold on. Let me see something.
What the fuck is wrong with him? And then y'all better not say shit about what I just showed y'all. Holy fuck. What is wrong with him? Gooner ass game. Biggie loves Baldur's Gates, bro. He started playing like he has like 3 saves at least. He got like fucking 3 saves, bro. Like this. Let me see. What the fuck is this? It's something similar to this. It looks like this. This is what it looks like. Except this picture's like distorted. Like, since the picture's like wavy,